Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend and got to see some loved ones, whether it was in person or over the internet. I hope you got to tell people that are important to you that they are important to you, because that's important. I got to spend some time with M's family. And I think we had a really good time. And they got me something that I wasn't expecting. And I'm super duper excited about it. And this is a Oshlun 1/4 and 3/8 box and finger joint set. This is essentially like a specialized dado stack. It's a super thick curved blade. Like this blade is, well, let's see what it is. We don't want millimeters. This blade is 0.2 inches. So, it looks aggressive as hell. And I'm assuming, I've never owned a dado stack, I'm assuming that's like a normal sized like blade for a dado stack. And this thing comes with 2 of these. So you can do 1/4 inch, or you can put this bad boy on here and offset the teeth, and now you've got whatever the other option is, 3/8. This is something I've been wanting for a long time, and I watch a whole lot of guys. Oh, this side is out for 3/8. It even tells you that. So this is 3/8. I watch a lot of guys in Europe, and I know that in some countries dado stacks aren't an option, but I've always heard of these European guys talking about being able to get a 5mm grooving blade, which cuts a 5mm kerf so they can use 5mm plywood and make drawers and stuff. And I was like, man, I want that. Like, I'll never use a dado stack. Number one, I don't use my table saw that often. I don't make that many things. And if I were to want to make 3/4 inch dados, I either wouldn't, or I would just do a couple of passes on the saw blade instead of bothering to figure out and dial in a dado stack to make a simple shelf or whatever. It's just not something that I will ever see myself using. But I've been wanting to do box joints, I've been wanting to do finger joints, and I've also been wanting a wide curved blade that I can use just to make 1/4 inch grooves for drawer bottoms, back panels, that sort of stuff. And so I found this set from Oshlun, and I'll put a link to this in the description if you want to get it yourself. But essentially, these 2 blades together, I see how it works now. These 2 blades together like such makes a 1/4 inch, and then if you want to make it 3/8, or that, I'm sorry, you put them face to face for 3/4 or for a 1/4 inch, and then you put them together like so that the teeth are overlapping for a 1/4 inch. So there's no shimming to this, there's no measuring, you just stick these 2 in and you've got a 1/4 inch groove. They're 30-tooth blades, and that's it. I'm super excited about this. I'm really interested in being able to grab a set of blades, slap them in, and cut drawer boxes, because that's the main use case for me for owning a dado stack. And with this, there's no setup. It's just a matter of which way you orient these blades. I'll try to get you a picture of how these blades go together, because the tooth, while this is a 0.2 inch tooth, so what is that, like 3/16 or something? The tooth is offset to one side. So when you put these 2 together like this, the 2 offsets are overhanging each other, and you know, you've got a good 1/4 inch there. But if you put them so that they're facing out from each other, it makes the blade wider, and now you've got a 3/8. So this is really exciting. I'm really, really super excited about it. Also, I'm going to hesitate. I'm going to say it, but as you know from me, I often say things and then don't do it. And I'd like to try to avoid that as much as possible. But this time I will tell you that M's family owns and operates a craft store. And they have a company that they deal with for kind of this, honestly, I would call it shoddy craft furniture. And it's literally just, this company buys, I can't tell you how many board feet of 1x12 pine. They just cut it and finish nail it together into shelves or little cabinets or bookcases. They paint it with black or cream paint, then scuff it all up and, you know, strip the paint off the edges, and there you go. They don't even put polyurethane on it. They don't glue the joints. It's just, oh, they use beadboard for the backer, so it looks like it's been made out of a panel, and so it's just like this decorative craft furniture, and they sell it insanely cheap, and it sells a lot because it is attractive. It's not expensive, and it's, you know, compared to some of the MDF stuff or some of the fiberboard stuff that you can get in stores, it'll hold up just fine for putting some crafty items on, or, you know, holding a telephone or something like that. And I guess this company that they've been dealing with is having issues, and is not. It's really, to say it's a company, it's just a couple of people in a shop. And so they asked, like, would you be interested in making furniture for us? And so that might be happening soon. I have some ideas for some designs of my own, and then I'm also going to kind of, you know, emulate some designs so that I can see what they would actually sell. And so if that happens, probably in the first part I won't film it, but if it happens that we continue to make things, I probably will start doing some more build videos, and I'm excited about that. First step, this disaster needs cleaned before I can even start. And I also need to go get a bunch of pine and let it sit and, you know, acclimate, because they showed me some of the stuff they buy, and they must, this company must be making furniture as quickly as they can get wood in, and it splits and separates bad because it's still wet and they haven't let it dry. And so we'll see. But I had a good weekend. I got to spend quite a bit of time with him and read and just chill. So I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is dyslogistic. It's an adjective meaning showing disapproval or censure. We gave Elizabeth dyslogistic glances when she told us she had decided to stop shopping at Cartier. Dyslogistic. D-Y-S-L-O-G-I-S-T-I-C. That's an interesting word. I don't necessarily like it, but dyslogistic glances. Yeah, that was also the last of the D's.